All right, so again, we're going to go back to classifying and stating the degree in a minute, but I want to go ahead and finish the notes and then we'll just move into examples. So when we are adding polynomials, there's only 2 steps. It's very simple. You guys actually already know how to do it because you've already learned how to combine like terms. So your steps for adding polynomials. Okay, your first one is to group / note all like terms, and then you're just going to combine those like terms, which you already know how to do, okay? And if you don't remember, it's okay, we'll review, you know that. Combine those like terms and write in standard form. And just as a review, remember standard form just means biggest exponent to smallest exponent, okay? Biggest to smallest. All right, that way you guys have it down, okay? So these are the only notes you need. I am going to do a couple of examples. We'll make sure we're good, but then that's it for today. I've done a great job of keeping it short, okay? All right, so get these steps down. I'm going to flip to the next page because I ran out of room. And let's start out with example 1. So in example 1, we're going to do 2x plus 5 plus 3x squared minus 2x minus 1, okay? So I'm adding these 2 polynomials together, and more specifically, let's test your vocab. 1, 2, 3, so this polynomial is a trinomial, right? Because there's 3 terms. And this one is also a trinomial, so I'm adding these 2 trinomials together, okay? So first I want you to simplify, which in this case we're just going to be adding, right? Then classify and state the degree. So we're going to practice everything we've learned together, okay? All right, so to add them, review your steps from the last page. I gotta get mine. So first we're going to put all like terms together, or underline them or group them, do something so you know what the like terms are. Then we're going to combine like terms and write in standard form, which just means biggest to smallest, okay? So let's look at example 1. 2x squared can be combined with the other x squared. So remember, the variable and the exponent have to be the exact same to be able to put them together, okay? X squared and x are not the same. This is 2x, this is only 1. So you can't put them together, okay? Think about, remember we talked about this the first week of school when y'all thought I was a crazy nut job? These are both dogs, but maybe x squared is a German Shepherd and x is a Yorkie. You don't really want to put those 2 together, okay? So my x squareds can go with my x squared. So I'm doing 2x squared plus 3x squared. Well, 2 plus 3 gives me 5x squareds. It is not x to the 4th. Don't y'all dare put x to the 4th. You're not changing what kind of dog it is. We're just changing how many of them we have. Okay? So this is 5x squareds. All right? Now the 6x, see how I'm combining and I'm underlining? Okay, that's your step 1, to underline or group them together. The 6x can go with the negative 2x. So I'm doing 6x plus negative 2x. Well, 6 minus 2, because they've got different signs, so I'm subtracting, is just positive 4x. It's not x squared. You're not changing the kind of dog it is. We're just changing how many we have, okay? All right, and then last but not least, 5 plus negative 1. They've got different signs, so I'll subtract. 5 minus 1 gives me a positive 4 because the 5 was positive, okay? So you have just simplified That's how you add those two polynomials. Very easy, right? You guys know how to do this. This is the part that's different. I want you to classify and tell me the degree. So remember, classify means name it. I've got 3 terms, 1, 2, 3. See how there's 3 different sections separated by the signs. So that means this is a trinomial. Okay? And then remember, for your degree, I want the biggest degree that you've got. So the biggest exponent here would be 2. That's all you're doing. Okay? All right, I'll do 1 or 2 more. We'll see how we're doing on time. I may just do 1 more, and then if you want another one, you can hop on Zoom with me, okay? All right, so let's do... I'm going to do this one, and then I think we'll be done. So negative x to the 4th plus 13x to the 5th plus 6x squared minus 7x cubed. So we're taking this polynomial, this is going to be a long one, but y'all can handle it, and we're adding 6x cubed plus 5x to the 5th plus 7x to the 4th. Whew, it almost didn't fit on my paper. Okay, so I know this is upside down, but I'm going to read it upside down to you guys. This step 2 is the biggest step because it says combine like terms and write in standard form. Okay, that's going to come into play with this example right here. So you have your 2 polynomials that you're adding. We need to find the like terms and note them, but then we also need to write it in standard form, which means the biggest one comes first. And we have done this before, but I told you I would review, okay? So my biggest exponent, my biggest terms, what do y'all see? Okay, x to the 5th, I agree, is my biggest one. I have 4 x's, 2 x's, 3 x's, 3 and 4. 5 is the biggest. So this is what should come first. So we're doing 13 plus 5, which gives me 18. And that was x to the 5th. Again, you're not changing the exponent. You're just putting them together. Okay? Now, what would come after 5 x's? What would be the next biggest? Good. 4. So negative x to the 4th. Remember, that's an understood 1, right? So this is negative 1 plus 7. Different signs, so we subtract. 7 minus 1 gives us 6. The 7 was bigger, so it's positive, and it's x to the 4th. Okay? All right, moving right along. Next biggest would be, after 4 would be 3, so negative 7x cubed plus 6x cubed. Again, they have different signs, so I'm going to subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1, and the bigger one here is negative, so this is going to be a negative 1x cubed. Remember, you don't have to write the 1 if you don't want to, okay? I'm going to leave mine though. And then last but not least, I see an x squared. Now, is there anything to add to this 6x squared? No, so we're just going to bring down plus 6x squared, and this is our answer right here. Okay? So this is my simplified polynomial. We put it in standard form because it's in order from biggest x to smallest x. So now we just have to classify it. So if we're looking at this one, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. If me and my husband have 4 kids, can we all fit in the car legally? No. This is a polynomial, and you guys can abbreviate. You can just put poly, that's fine with me. And the degree here, the biggest exponent, is 5. This should be easy for y'all because we should have already put them in order, okay? If they're not in order, make sure you put it in order and then find the biggest one. All right, so that's all you're doing for this unit. If you need my help, please, 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 not this unit, this lesson. If you need my help, please get on Zoom, okay? Bye, y'all.